grew up, I used to always hear this saying, knowledge is the key, knowledge is the key. If you can just go to school and complete school, you're going to be all right. And I can always remember hearing those things on TV and public broadcasting systems, but I never had that type of advisory in my community where I grew up. I spent 15 years in prison. I served 10 years in solitary confinement, and I went in at the age of 15 to an adult prison. Now, when we talk about the school-to-prison pipeline, I think I know a little bit about that, right? One of the things that I can remember in my experiences in coming up in school, in middle school, I went to Parkland Middle School there in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I can remember them setting up metal detectors in my school. I can remember the police coming and responding to fights and disturbances amongst our kids in middle school, preparing them for something much worse. I can remember sitting in police cars at the age of 5 years old. I can remember then sitting in police cars and being beaten by police officers at the age of 12 years old. Knowledge is the key. I can remember all of my teachers looking opposite of what I looked like. I can remember the impact that had on my mind, that had on my self-esteem. When I looked at my own people, I did not see leaders. I did not see educators. I did not see doctors, lawyers. I did not see those things. What I saw when I looked at my people, I saw damage, I saw distress, I saw violence, I saw dissension. These are the things that I saw growing up. Now I said, I apologize in advance, but I'm not here to sugarcoat the truth. We talk about how far we've come in diversity, how far we've come because of the integration periods in the school systems. And I'm here to tell you today that we are sitting on the brink of a national breakdown, and our school-to-prison pipeline is steady growing stronger and stronger as we stand today. And as I stand before you today, Wisconsin has the largest prison population per capita of black males. And when we talk about this is not something that should be taken lightly, because I can remember a long time ago in community where the black men were the very crust and the very center of our communities. Now I grew up in a hood, and I'm gonna tell you why I grew up in a hood. I grew up in a hood because there was no community. There was no one that knocked on my door and bought me muffins and things of that nature. There was no one looking out for the betterment of my kids. There was no one that I knew down the street or across the street that would tell my son or my daughter that if you don't go to school, you're going to fail in life. No, instead they gave the kids in my neighborhood, including myself, drug sense. They gave me guns. They gave me gangs. They gave me a family outside of my own broken family. My mother was 15 years old when she had me. When she had me, she had 4 other kids right after me. 17, 18, 19, 20. And my father was just as misguided as anybody else in our neighborhoods. He didn't know no better. He was a gang leader in Chicago. And he ran the streets for a long time in Chicago. So naturally, I was set up to be immersed into that same kind of an infestation. We navigated from Chicago to Milwaukee. And when I navigated from Chicago to Milwaukee, I'm thinking that I'm leaving a crisis. I'm thinking that I'm going to be exposed to better opportunities. I'm thinking that things are going to be all right. I don't have to worry about shootings. I don't have to worry about my life when I walk to school in the morning. However, when we got to Milwaukee, we ran into the same infestation, right? We ran into the same drugs, violence, the wars. Our school systems were broken. Our kids were not learning anything. The teachers in the school did not care about our kids because they didn't look like them. And one of the things that led me to dropping out of school was the very fact, one, that there was no community. Two, they couldn't keep my attention because the streets had something better to offer me in my mind back then. But I learned throughout my incarceration that education could be the key. But it's not the only thing you need to survive in this infestation in this nation. We are spending today more money on prisons than we are on schools. We are today spending more money on prisons than we are on schools. We are multiplying our average third grade kids' test scores to determine how many prison cells we are going to need in the future. I don't know about you, but that is a problem. And that's a problem that we need to fix. That's a problem that we need to all stand against. We should not be investing in prisons. We should not be pumping equity into a beast system that is consuming our people. We are not in a position today to say that we are progressive. We are in a position today to look at the facts, look at what we are up against, and address it accordingly. Thank you. God bless.
Hi, how are you doing today?
What is your name?
My name is Steve Parsos, and I work over at Neighborhood Intervention Program.
How long have you been over at Neighborhood Intervention Program?
I've been there for about 10 years, but I've been working with the county with juveniles for 25.
That's a lot of years, so I'm thinking by you working with the kids and being here that you must really enjoy doing this.
Yeah, I love working with them, definitely. I was, when I first got the job, I didn't plan on staying long, and I decided that's the path I wanted to take, so.
Well, that's good. You seem like you're a committed person. Do you have a message for the kids?
Yes, I do. I just wanted to say that you should stay focused, stay positive. New school year starting. If you're at NIP, you've got a lot of help. You've got people at the schools to help. Make this the year that you excel and turn things around.
You heard that? Gotta do a 360 on it and turn it around.
Hi, my name is Cheryl.
Do you have any words or anything for the girls in general or girls in the NIP program?
Sure, I would say a lot of the young women I work with sometimes feel a little bit down if they maybe do make some bad choices or feel like they're getting caught up, but it's never too late to turn things around and kind of get back on the right track and make some really positive choices. So it's never too late.
Deep.
Do you have a word for boys in general?
Yeah, I do. Actually, NIP, one of the things that we stand for and talk about is getting back on the right track. And so there's been, lots of kids that have been dealt a lot of things in their life, drugs and gangs and different things that are out there. We want to really, preach to those that you can make a different decision. You can make a different choice. There's people out in the community that are willing to help, willing to try to get you connected with positive things to do. So definitely stay away from the drugs, stay away from the gangs, look for positive things to do, be a part of the community, and be a productive citizen out there. Anything that Neighborhood Intervention Program can do, we're here to help you. What about you? What do you think?
I just think, because personally myself, I'm a good kid. Sometimes it's hard for me, like in school, because I'm kind of a jokester. So sometimes my grades don't reflect how smart I am, but people tell me I'm intelligent, I'm funny, I'm charming. And basically what I do is, it's good to have friends, but if I see my friends, taking off in the wrong direction, what I do is I try to encourage them to get off the wrong direction and basically try to live like a lifestyle that shows them like I'm not being a hypocrite. I'm just telling them what to do. I'm just showing them that I can do it. If I can do it, then you can do it too. So that's what I do.
Walking the walk.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Glad to hear that, young man.
Thanks.
Keep it up.
You too. Do you have a message to the viewing audience and kids in general?
Kids, I would just like to stay in school.
Don't be street smart, be book smart.
I got a message for the kids in the Madison, Wisconsin area. Stay in school, stay away from gangs, stop selling them drugs, stay positive, and honor your parents.
You guys have a message to the viewing audience?
Yes. Stay away from drugs, gangs, and stay in school.
You heard that. Stay in school. What is your name?
Tamiko Dixon.
And what do you do?
I am a senior social worker working with mainly girls at the Neighborhood Intervention Program.
Do you have any words for the girls and boys that are in the NIP program?
Yes, take full advantage of the opportunities that they are given. I know that right now they're probably going through some trying times, but there are people out there who really care about them and want them to succeed. And if they just put forth the energy and the effort, they can succeed. Don't let their obstacles that they have encountered become a part of who they are, and move forward.
This is Gaddi Dan, Senior Executive Producer of Club TNT, with a little message for the young people. Young people, use your own minds at all times. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. Lead, follow, or get out of the way. Stay away from risky behaviors. Stay away from negative people. Stay in school. And most of all, mind your parents. Mind all adults. And respect authority. Be respectful of your community. Love your neighbors. And most of all, love God. This is Gaddi Dan signing off. Just telling you that I love you and want to see you do the best in life. So stay up. Peace. Now you all
Okay.
give me harmony or unison. What y'all gonna do? Harmony or unison?
You wanna do that?
Huh?
Cause I don't know how to do no harmony.
Okay, do unison.
You just do that. Just.
A.
I'm like, hey.
Yeah. Okay. You ready?
You gotta do that. 1, 2, 3. You gonna do it?
Yeah, no, you said first. Y'all gotta
but
kick
you
me.
have the mic.
No, but it's right here. You hear you?
Okay.
It was all the way over there.
Oh,
Let's
I'm
just
sorry.
stand
I'm
in the
sorry.
circle.
I'm sorry. Okay.
He's sorry. Okay.
Wait a minute, let me stop laughing.
1.
Wait a minute. Okay, here we go.
3, 2, 1, action.
Hey.
I'll always love you because your love is true. Come closer, and I'll tell you about the ABCs. Darling, believe me, everything I do is for you. Find the place there in your heart, and I'll tell you about the ABCs. God knows I love you.
I forgot the alphabet. Why did I forget?
It's H, go ahead. Heaven holds, do it, H, ready? Heaven holds it true. I want to be near you. JKLMNOPQ.
Okay. Why
You
say
forget the alphabet. Why say
getting it?
It's harder to sing the alphabet than just to say it. Okay,
What's after Q?
E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. R.
Okay, let's do R. Y'all ready? Go ahead. Run, honey, and don't be shy. Sugar, you stay on my mind. True love is hard to find. I'll tell you about the ABCs. You B.
S-T-O, I forgot you. I said B.
Hey, listen, all this is gonna be on camera.
It is.
Yeah.
Don't put it. Okay.
Okay.
Well, how about we just start? We just do a run through.
No, you.
Okay. Wait.
Y'all wanna do it over?
Yes.
Y'all got it now, right?
Keep
gotta
going.
keep
Keep
going.
going.
Okay, keep going. Okay, we're you.
For real, I'm finna be bogus. Get me on camera out here.
Tell us when to go. You.
You make me love you. Vow always to be true. W, X, Y, and Z. I've told you about the ABCs. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 R. Run, baby, and don't be shy. Sugar, you stay on my mind. True love is hard to find. I'll tell you about the ABCs. You make me love you. Bound always to be true. W, X, Y, and Z. I've told you about the ABCs.